Hello chatterbox out there. Today in this video I'm going to be telling you guys all about what I got up to on my Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that's my Friday evening, my Saturday daytime and Sunday daytime, and whatever else happened. And yeah, I have just had such a busy few weeks working like 5-6 shifts. So next week I'm actually only working 3 shifts, which at first I was like, what, only 3 shifts? I have worked Saturday, Sunday, and then off Monday, and then working Tuesday, working Wednesday, off Thursday, and then working Friday, off Saturday, and then on to the week after that, which I have no idea what my shifts are going to be that week after. But yeah, just taking them as they come. I am just loving work, and yeah, it's going really well. I'm slowly getting my confidence back on the till, which is good, and yeah, it's been quite good. I had a work shift Friday evening. I got to work, got clocked in, served food and drinks, cleaned tables, cleaned chairs, just doing lots of running of food and drinks, and it's definitely paying off because apparently I've lost weight, which was always a lovely thing to have people say. And I've also started noticing it myself, which is awesome. I saw a few people I know from secondary school who I hadn't seen for a long time, so it felt very weird, and they were saying how great I looked, which is lovely. Also had someone compliment my hair, which I thought really, because my hair is being a bit crazy at the moment, and yeah, it's going a little bit thin. Not gonna sugarcoat it, that's just life. And yeah, as soon as it starts getting this full, I'm shaving all off. I'm doing a Britney 07, and yeah, I had a really good shift. I was minding the front of the bar while my colleague was doing the drinks, and my other colleague was out doing the stock take. I finished at 11. I got back and I got changed into my PJs, my work clothes, put on a bar step ready to wear for my next shift the next day. I then was just writing a bit of my journal. I finished that and watched the UK soaps. Then I was just listening to a bit of music, did a bit of drawing, a bit of colouring in, watching some vlogs and TikToks. I then had my tea. I had some leftover Spanish chicken from the other night and some nachos. As for tea, my family had nachos and fajitas, but I wasn't really feeling in the mood for fajitas, so I just had some nachos that were left over, and it was so good. I then went off to bed, and then on my Saturday I got up ready for my 7-hour shift at work. I got showered and changed into my work uniform, had some lemon curd toast and a cup of tea. My brother was on the Xbox, mum was asleep, older sister away in Manchester, younger sister at hers, and my dad was sorting stuff around the house. He then dropped me up to work. I got into work, I got clocked in, and was me and my supervisor at first. So she was doing the drinks, I was doing the food and drink orders, and I helped put the cakes out in the cake section and helped open up. Got there about 8:54. We started for 9, so I helped open up, and yeah, it was quite a good shift. I didn't make any mistakes. I didn't spill anything. I didn't drop anything, which is awesome. And yeah, I was doing a load of food and drink orders, and then when the other colleagues started at 10, they then took over, and I then went just to run food and drinks. But I've shown that I can do food and drink orders, and I'm very capable of doing so. And so yeah, I was just running food and drinks, cleaning tables, cleaning chairs, and it was pretty busy as to be expected on the weekend. Saw quite a few people I know, quite a few of the workers, and quite a few of the workers were saying how great I was looking. And the other day, someone I haven't seen in a long time said how they asked if I'd been on holiday, and I was like, yes, I went last week. And I was like, I thought so, because you have a holiday glow about you, which is very nice of them to say so. And yeah, it was a really good shift. No mistakes were made. We were literally on fire. We were literally doing so well. The music we had playing was so good. I catch myself singing and dancing to some of the songs. So I was like, oh god, if anyone saw Dave, I was an absolute lunatic. But yeah, it was really good. And I also got a lunch break, which is great, as I was actually so hungry, my belly was rumbling, and I had some nachos, a tasty tea cake, and a fresh OJ. Oh my god, the fresh OJs are literally so good. I'm going to show you guys a photo of my lunch that I got now. I definitely needed that lunch break. It was so good. I then saw one of my colleagues who wasn't working today. She came in with her sister and she showed us photos of her dog who had puppies, and they're so adorable. And then I finished my lunch. I then put out away, I tidied up what I'd been eating, and then I carried on with the shift. I was just cleaning more tables, serving food, drinks inside and outside, as it's quite a nice day, so there's lots of people sat outside. It got to one point where there was literally no more tables for people to sit outside because all the tables were taken. I saw quite a few people I knew, so I was chatting to them, which always makes the shifts go a lot quicker. And I did 8:54 till 4 o'clock in the evening, so I was there for 7 hours. And yeah, it was quite a long shift, quite busy, but really good. And I was just so happy for it to be 4 o'clock for me to finish. I clocked off and I was like, freedom. I then went off and I got myself a caramel, not a caramel frappe. I was gonna get a caramel frappe from Coffee One, but the queue was so long, so I went to the coffee place around the corner and got myself a white chocolate and mint frappe, which is so good. And it's actually their first birthday day, so they are one. So I wish them a happy birthday, and got a photo of that I'm going to show you guys now. I then went and had that. I then went and looked around the charge shots. Wasn't anything that took my fancy. I then went off down to my town's castle and got some more autumn photography snaps that I'm going to show you guys now. I just absolutely love autumn photography. Autumn is just such a lovely time of year, such lovely colours, the reds and the oranges and the yellows, it's just so beautiful. And yeah, I just absolutely love it. My town's castle is just so beautiful. Hopefully me and my grandma and whoever else wants to come are going to go there for afternoon tea soon, which would be lovely. And then I got some flower snaps around my town's castle gardens, which I'm also going to show you guys now. Oh my gosh, the gardens are so beautiful. They're just so well kept. Absolutely love it. And was able to get a load of lovely flower slots from there. I then made way back home, and on the way home I got some more flower slots that I'm going to show you guys now as well. I just bloody love flower photography. It just makes me so happy. Love all the colours. It's just so beautiful. I then got back home, put my work clothes in the wash. I then had a cup of tea and some biscuits. Read a bit more of To All the Boys I've Loved Before, which I'm currently reading, which is such a great read. I've watched all the films, I've got all the books now, so I'm going to be clearly making a few videos now that I've finished reading the Marlborough Society. And then I was working on some illustrations, listened to a bit of music, watched some TikToks and vlogs. My younger brother got back from being at a rugby game. Older brother got back from being at a rugby game as well, and he got back a bit later on as he'd gone down to the rugby club afterwards. And my dad had been off to watch my older brother play rugby. He was back, sort of stuff around the house, and then I ended up having a little bit of a nap as I had a bad head. Felt a lot better when I got up, which was good. I then got up and had some pizza for tea, did some TikToks, drafted those, and then I wrote a bit of my journal, did a bit of drawing, listened to some music. I then watched Strictly and Casualty, finished writing my journal, put that away, and then I was playing with my Mona Lisa doll. I sorted her out, and then I went off to bed. I got up this morning for my Sunday. I then was just listening to a bit of music, did a bit of colouring on the colour on my phone, which is super therapeutic. Absolutely love it. Worked on some illustrations, and I'm having a little bit of a break from illustrations at the moment because I'm having a bit of like illustration block where all the illustrations I've been doing have literally just been crap, or I've just not been feeling it, so I've literally just ripping them out and chucking them in the bin. I just can't at the moment, and I like to have a drawing book that's like opens up like a normal book, but I've got one like you fold up and like put behind and then illustrate on, which I guess could be a bit easier, but at the moment I'm not really getting on with that doodle book. This one here, I'm not really enjoying this one here. I prefer ones that open up like that, not like that you fold up. And I just think it's because I can't use, I could try, but I can't really use the back of it, so I just think it's a bit of a waste. But I couldn't find any like ones that like opened up like a normal book. I could only find this one that like folds up, that I'm not a big fan of. But yeah, let's see. I'm gonna have a bit of a break and see if my illustration inspiration comes back. I mean, I can find it in anything. So yeah, just kind of a bit of a break from drawing at the moment. And yeah, I then was just listening to a bit of Kylie, love a bit of Kylie, and I love her new song with Ollie Alexander from Years and Years. Such a great song. They performed it on The One Show Friday, so I recorded it, so when I got back on Friday evening I watched that. So good, she is amazing. And then my dad just sort of stuff around the house. My mum and myself would then just watch a bit of TV. My old brother was on his Xbox, younger brother has football, older sister's at Manchester, she's back tonight, and younger sister is at hers. And I then just listening to some music, working some bits to my short story that I'm working on at the moment, which is going pretty well. I hadn't written in ages, and then the other day I started writing a bit more of it. This is on my notes on my phone, and yeah, it's going pretty well. Then I was just chilling, watching Netflix, a bit of Disney Plus. I then had a shower and got changed, and I'm now off to go and have my lunch, and then I'm going to go off for a nice Sunday stroll, as it's a lovely sunny blah, blah, blah. I can't, what was I going to say? It's a lovely sunny Sunday day. That's it, Dan, you got it. And yeah, I've also been watching some more of those true crime and makeup videos on YouTube, which they're just so amazing, the like facts you find out, and also her makeup skills. But I'm always end up looking at like typing them up on Google and looking at like these murderers. So if anyone saw my Google search history, do think I was an absolute psycho. And yeah, I hope you guys have all had a lovely weekend, or have a lovely rest of your Sunday and a great week ahead. When I get back from my walk, I'm going to be spending the rest of the afternoon just chilling, gearing myself up for my work shift tonight. Got my work uniform all washed and ready for that. It's the quiz night, which is always quite busy, but it's also quite chilled, and I also see a lot of people I know, quite a few of the regulars. It's always quite good, and We have one person doing the quiz master role, one person behind bar, which means I am going to be doing all the drink and food ordering. But I'll be fine. I've worked like 3-4 quiz nights now on Sunday nights, so yeah, it's all good. It's all good. And yeah, I will love you and leave you, and yeah, have a good week. Bye.